very fast, very spinny, and we're on air. That's good. Let's see if we stay on there. Playing with Andras, I was hitting the ball high to him because he wasn't getting them back. But he started doing that today.
Started hitting them back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Twice in a row. Let's see.
What's the dog's name next door?
Sammy?
Sammy.
Yep.
Nice old hound.
Yeah.
He's pretty quiet.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm in my area. What time do you have to leave?
6.
6.
A little after.
A little after. Okay. There we go. Is there anything in particular you want to work on?
Oh, I think just hitting probably is good, and if you notice anything, any advice you can throw at me? Awesome.
Yeah, when you're practicing serve, like now, leave only one ball in your hand.
Right, yeah. I don't have
Because
markers
you're never
right
going to
now,
have
so- yeah.
2 balls when you're in a game.
Yeah.
In your net. That's well, I call her Baby, but her name's Natalie.
Give it to you.
That's what I'm talking about. 2
Yeah.
balls in the
I don't
hand.
have pockets, so.
Oh, you don't have pockets.
So
I'll hold the ball then.
Oh!
You got it back up.
Fun.
hair adjustment time. Oh, forgot the intro. Sometimes I lose it. It's Thursday, April 11th, 2013. I'm Al. This is Greg. And we're in Al's, i.e. mine, Kapaa Table Tennis Palace, aka the garage. That hit? Nope. I'm gonna have to start.
Nice.
One to you.
Nice.
Yeah, but I hit it back to you and you hit it back. And I wasn't ready for the first shot. Ooh, take it. Yeah, Ed, you're.
Nice.
Okay.
Gotta take advantage of that one.
Really?
Oh, so I have to start above the table, correct?
Yep. Yeah, really. Nope, too early. Ooh.
Nice.
Hmm. Good luck.
And on serving, you mentioned, is there a better place, how close to far back to be? I mean,
Yeah.
I know it depends.
You watch some of the videos now at this level. Watch the videos that are being taken here,
Yeah.
and but you watch the pro videos, and you'll see where they stand. One of the philosophies is always to hit the ball in the same place on your side of the table when you're serving.
Uh-huh.
But you get back further, you're going to have less momentum on the ball, but you also may be able to hit it harder. And we just got into Andres and I just got into the basics of serving, getting spin on the ball. But in terms of and because of the short range, not getting too close, because on the underspin strokes you're going to hit the table. The overspin strokes, it doesn't matter. So on the underspin strokes, if you can turn above the table, no problem. But if you can't, then you place yourself back a little further. Okay. Wait a second. Got some new 3-star balls, Jewel and Butterfly. Lazy duck. Nice angle.
Yeah, it's just endless though of what you can do with, you know, serving.
Oh yeah.
And just on to give me an idea of like the rating system, where would I sit on that? I mean, just rough, just so, you know, I talked to other players and tried to figure out how many were in our range.
It's hard to tell right now, because except for your serve, I don't know. Let's when we play some games,
yeah,
I'll look at it then. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that one to you.
Yeah, you did. Lazy. Really? Oh no. I went back too far, so I went down instead of back. Yeah. I have that.
working on a lot of stuff this summer, and hopefully show up next year with some new tricks up my sleeve.
Well,
A little more, have some more foundation.
well, I think one of the things that may help you the most is a robot,
Mm-hmm.
because then you get to practice strokes with consistency.
Yeah.
And, you know, where the robot's very consistent. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sharp. Woo!
Yep.
All that blues. Almost.
Yeah. Just a little hit where you weren't. Cool. Quite funny, that. Oh, there it is.
Kind of play it softer.
Nice.
right, you're left-handed.
Yeah. Yeah. Left-handed, forehand, crossboard. Mm. Really? 3 times on that same serve.
Stretch those arms. I took my 79-year-old friend Lester hiking up in Colorado on Monday. It was his
Yeah.
birthday. He always likes to hike up to the reservoir. He did great. He's been having lots of health problems. Awesome to see him up moving.
You're not tossing it high enough, Greg.
Sitting ducks.
Build no-goes on them. The thing that makes your serves effective right now is that you're incredibly inconsistent.
Yeah.
So,
You don't know what you're getting.
right. And you may know what you wanted to serve,
Right.
but you're not necessarily serving it.
Yeah.
Whereas my serves are more consistent, you're just not used to the same kind of spin that I've got on stuff.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
Turn my racket.
Lazy, lazy. Oh, yeah?
Mm.
Nice. That's right.
Gotta go for the target.
Yep.
Get like that.
I'll take my backhand over a lot of right-handers' forehands.
Yeah.
I'm so kind. Nope. Not that one.
Come on.
Two for the price of one.
Yeah. Like the tape. Mm.
That's it. Did what I wanted you to do.
Pop it up to you.
Yep. That's good. Yeah. See, I'm going to get a lot on my serves. And the service game right now between us is just too much of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully after the summer. And you get used to serving, like you get yourself a box of balls. Not Gamble, I'm not sure what brand it is he uses, but Len supplies balls for the clubs for practice, and it's like $30 for a gross. And he's happy with them. So, a gross of balls and a robot, and you can play what I do, which is I practice serves until I fill up the trays, and, you know, with a box, typically the box that the balls came in, and then I set the robot up to give me a variety of spins, including some serves. So, okay. That's that. We need to play with these before we. And since this is our last time until whenever, there we go. Jula, here's one. Top of the line butterfly.
Your volleys well.
Yeah.
Come on. Seemed to make it.
Oh yeah. Got my own spin, got me. Jula.
Oh, nice
Yes,
reach.
man.
Would you like to see?
Amazing. Oh, come on.
Too low.
Yep. I've been serving some more like at a foot, or 15 foot to 15 inches to get move into that modality, so that there's no question about the 6 inches, and it gives you a little more time. And because a lot of the serves are applied with a wrist snap at the last moment, you know, you got your forearm to turn this way and that way, and then you've got your wrist snap. So I'll show you two serves. This serve, backhand serve, underspin, slow motion. Notice how, did you notice the stroke?
Yeah.
And I went out. I didn't put a whole lot on it because the forward momentum, okay. We have a ball picker upper.
You do.
Well, I mean a ball,
Just
yeah.
longer.
This
There you go.
golf
Okay.
club used
Nice.
upside down.
Got it. Okay.
Just don't try to press into that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's that's a slow version of that serve. And I'm doing this, okay, but I'm ending up over here. Now what I noticed in the pros at the high level, their after swing is really short. They're getting most of it in with a really rapid wrist. And I haven't decided whether I'm willing to, how much I'm willing to risk that because of age and repetitiveness. And the thing is, you've got to learn the timing to be able to get it. Now, the other serve starts off the same way, but it comes up like that. Starts off concave, ends up convex with topspin. So I'll show you that in slow. And it has side spin. So, but then you can always, like I'm serving backhand, yeah, that's a basic, starting off with a pendulum. And then, the tomahawk, I don't know if you have any, but that's a tomahawk topspin. It's harder to do a tomahawk underspin because your racket's moving that, and then you've got to do like one of these and then that at the last minute. So then, oh, can you catch the ball without having it roll? Nope. Andres can perfectly. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what a benefit that is. Because in order to do that, you've got to see the trajectory of the ball as it's coming down. And he's even been able to do it when I've tossed the ball at him. He'll catch it. That's something you might practice during the off season. And the only one that I remember seeing is Waldner doing that. But the timing that's required to do that, because here's the thing. As you're tossing it up, and typically Andras would toss it up about that high and let it come down, and then he'd follow the trajectory and intercept it in such a way that he pulled it. Now, one other thing is forward momentum and spin. It's easy to see on top spin how, I'm going to serve this to your body, how the spin translates into forward momentum. Okay? It increases the forward momentum. Whereas underspin decreases the forward momentum. In fact, you can decrease it so much that ball should never get off the table. But then you can also do side spin where it never gets off the table. And you're doing underside like that from the forehand, and when it hits the other side of the table it becomes topside. So it's going topspin in that direction, except because of where the player is, it's side. So these are things that you can look at in your Alaska season. And there should be some good clubs. You're going to Boulder afterwards? Or, yeah, there should be
maybe Colorado. Right?
Colorado, yeah, there should be some nice clubs in Colorado. Back to butterfly. I practiced some other shots, but if I do, I'll get better at them, and you'll get fewer points. So I'm going to put it under.
Right hand.
211, this is table tennis. If you see me committing an illegal serve, you know, let us know because you got the point.
Sure.
Play 2 out of 3 games. And then we switch and you'll put the ball under.
How many serves?
2?
2. Okay.
Yeah, standard table tennis, not the 13-3. Oh, 1.
Mm. 2-1.
The game is different than practice. The other thing I'll mention to you is that most of the time they'll come up with the ball, with their racket and the ball, and they'll be back, and then they'll move their ball into the path of the racket. But they're also doing it a lot like this, you know, where it's not a vertical toss. It's like that, that coming back into it.
Oh, I see.
So, if you can do the vertical toss, no referee will call you on it. But if you're world class and you do the non-vertical toss, they don't call you on it anyway. It's kind of like speed limits on this island, where they want to.
So it's supposed to be vertical though. It's not supposed to be. It's illegal to toss back.
Yeah, but since they're not calling it, as long as you toss at the requisite height, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
3-2.
Oh. 2-5.
6-2. Notice that most of it's happening on the serve. That's why I'm really looking forward to you getting your serves.
Right.
7-2. All right. 3-7.
Coming back. 3-7.
Oh yeah.
4-7.
Ooh, 5-7-5. Seven six. 7-6. I'm serving to a place that I don't usually serve to, but that's okay. 7-all. Eight, 7. 7-9. Eight, 9. Yeah. 9-all.
Nice.
Thank you, Natalie.
9-10. Okay. Oh, how about a freebie?
I don't think so. Oops, we missed it. Okay. So, you won the serve? Or I won the serve?
You won the serve.
I won the serve. So you serve.
0, 1.
can't is like,
Yeah. 1-4.
yeah.
Oh, Natalie.
Yeah. But she is pretty fair. She just has to get to know you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Sometimes she doesn't
Thank you.
hear. 5-1.
One seven.
Nope. 7-2.
2-7.
2-7, yeah. 73. $74.
Four eight.
Woo!
Heavy.
Too nice. 8-6. Mm, 9-6.
Yes, sir.
Done. 6-10.
16.
Yeah, it happens again.
17.
10-8. Very nice. 10-9. Oh, I put a lot of topspin on
Yeah.
it so you'd miss. That was the theory anyway. Okay. Game 1. There. $20 or $70, but for whatever the 20/40 is, I think it's worth it. I mean, we can set it up today before you leave if you want, so you can see what it's like.
Yeah, I would be interested. Sure.
Okay, let me give us a half an hour to do that. Okay.
So it's the two pieces,
No,
or just that?
everything in
Right
there.
there. All right.
Okay, I think you put it under.
So.
However you want to do it. Just has to go.
Okay. Read me like a book.
Yeah, I got 5 out of 5 on draws. But lately I haven't been getting much of anything. Okay. 0-1. Two. That was a nice serve. 3.
Oh!
1-3.
So,
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm not remembering the stroke. So if I keep hitting out, which I am, I should be probably tilting my racket more.
On what?
Posing it a little more, and then
And what kind of?
evening my stroke, or, I mean, I'm just popping off.
If I do this,
Right, I have
and
to.
you do that,
Right.
yeah. But
But even on the hard one.
give me a straight serve down the line. Now, bottom spin, sorry. See how that, see that return?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it again. That's just a flat stroke.
Right. Oh, I see.
I just tilted my racket to hit the bottom spin. Now, do the same thing on the top spin serve. Same thing. It's a straight stroke. I wasn't trying to put anything on it. One more time.
But I'm wondering if I should be, what I'm doing wrong on that. If I'm swinging too low to high, or if I'm just not even closing.
Okay.
I know there's a lot to it.
The less forward momentum the ball has on it, in other words, the harder I hit, the less speed you have to put on it. The ball has no spin on it. Like when I do the flat stroke, basically I'm not putting any spin on it, so it may come back with very little spin. We'd have to be playing with a strike ball to really tell. And we're playing game mode right now, so that doesn't work. But if you're going to put topspin on it, you're going to have to go forward and up. Side spin, you go forward to the side and up, side top. One of the things you might do is practice the serve that's like the stroke you want to do. For example, this is forehand topspin. And that's,
Do that.
you know,
Right.
a fairly decent serve if you don't do it all the time. Or it's a fairly decent serve, yeah. Now, I'll do it in slow motion. Okay, you notice that it was shorter, it didn't have spin on it. Now I'll do it with, no, I won't. If I want topspin on it, the way that I do that is I go with side spin, side top, and that gets more. Yeah, try that one more time. Oh, that's your old style.
Right. But that's getting me, at least it's putting the ball where I know I can, you know,
And what it is that's the stroke.
Right.
You just have to translate that to a toss like mine did, like I did.
All right, where were we?
Starting over. I won the serve, unless you remember the score.
I think it's 2-1, I thought, or it was 2-0, and then I don't know if he's, and your serve, I believe.
So I started serving, right?
All right, you start serving, and it would be my serve.
Okay.
It was 2.
We'll find out from the video. Either that or we start all over.
0-2. Or 2-0. Maybe I can.
I have an idea.
What?
Let's start all over.
All right, perfect.
Because we got too much confusion on the score. When we're debating it after the next point is scored, then 1-0.
Come on.
0-2.
0-2.
Oh, that your racket was tilted too high. 4-0. Okay. You're being tentative.
Yeah.
When you make the shots, you're not tentative. Okay. 5-0. 0-6.
6-0. 0-6. 0-7.
71 coming to you. I'm going to get rid of the obstacle. 7-1. 7-2. Coming back. Nope. Coming to the garage door. Opening. 7-2. Nice block. 3-7. 3-7. 3-8.
Nice.
Yeah. 9-3.
Oh.
Your spin brought it back on. 10-3. $3.11. No, 10-4. 4-10.
Oh.
I tried to jam you up and it worked.
Yeah. 0-1. One zero.
Unexpected. Did you expect me to go there?
Not really.
Okay. 1-all. That was cute. What was that? Backhand on the forehand side, yeah. 2-1. Nice pickup. Choose. If you had hit that with harder and with more
Yeah.
spin,
Yeah.
it would have gone on. Mine would have.
2-3.
Isn't that 3-2? You're
That's
right.
right. 3-2. That had some giddy up to it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's knee dirty time until I wash the garage floor, which I haven't done. Oh, I forget what the score is.
4-3 is it?
4-3.
Up?
Flip that. 3-all. Wait a minute. 2-3. 3-all, I'm starting to serve. Fourth inning.
Five.
3-5.
3-5.
If you want to beat yourself up, don't include me.
3-6.
Now, this time, I will say this. Well done. Nice shot. 6-4.
I can't help.
7-4. Whoa!
Take that.
Got me. 75.
Sometimes it works.
Yep.
57.
Great. 6-7.
6-7.
8-6. I used your spin, I went out like that, and you had like that, sir. 8-7. Eight all.
8. 8-9.
Oh yeah, I got lazy. 9 all. 9-10. Deuce. 10. 10-11. Whoa, yeah, you got it. Games are 1-1. 8-5.
Let's see. It's yours?
Yep. Huh. Start scratching on ball. Oh, we got loads of time. Okay, games are 1-1, score is 0-0. Nice idea. I carried it. Didn't I? Yeah, I did.
1-1. Nice slow thing. 2-1. Observation.
2-2. 2-3. 4-2. 4-2. Nice pickup. 3-5.
Right back there.
Yep. 3-5. 4-5. Net. Thank you, Natalie. 5 all.
5. Oh, look at that freebie. 5-6.
75. 7-6. Ooh, thank you, Natalie. Oh yeah, 7 all.
7s. 7-8.
Wait a minute. What was the score at 5? See, how'd the score go? 2-1, 2-2. 5 all. Serve here. We switched sides. We should have switched sides.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Since we don't remember the
See what
score,
you're saying, yeah.
it's 5 all. Take it 5-6.
Nice.
Not 6s.
6-7.
86. Yep.
So if it hits off your hand and it goes in,
It's still legal.
it's still legal. Okay.
Yeah. As long as it's not a double hit.
Yeah.
610. Oh, game. Let's go. Okay.
Make it easy.
Break time. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that. Now, when we set up the robot, I'll get your help on some of it. But, and I'll show you some tough stuff that it took a while to learn. And I think we have it on video.
You want to turn the vid off?
Turn the what?
You want the vid off on the break?
Nah,
Okay.
there's plenty of time left, so we can keep on going. Now we had some problems today, but I got spare batteries, so I got 2.5 hours of our play out of 2 hours. So that's 3 hours of play minus break time. Now, the cool thing about being with the robot is that on the serve, getting the toss down, you can practice at different heights and see what you're doing. I mean, like going up. How much space do you have in your place?
Pretty tall.
Okay.
Almost 10 feet.
So you got, and are there any obstructions?
Well, we have lights way up on the ceiling. Hang down a little bit.
Hang down like
they're
less than
kind
10
of
feet?
actually they're out of the way. Yeah.
Okay, so,
We have a lot of pretty good art room.
yeah. So you can toss a nice high one. Where we played in Micanopy, Florida, it was in a pole barn that the owner of the property built himself. And it had 16 feet in the center. And so you could get some pretty high tosses. And I don't know what it went down to. It went down to like 7 feet or 8 feet. So 16, it was a nice slope. It was a Florida cracker barn, style barn. Aluminum roofing. Let's see. And the, like I placed the robot control for left-handers, but I have it set up so that it's easy to switch to right-hander. And this table has, with the vertical, or the off vertical things above the wheel, you can only move it so far forward, and because of what's underneath, you can only move the control so far back. I had a butterfly Nippon, I think is what it was. It came from the U.S. Open in Fort Lauderdale, where they sell all the tables after the tournaments. And you could place it about anywhere. It was still a fold-up table, but it was more conventional than this design. It had larger wheels, wood legs. It's just a really nice table, which I left. That tells you how much I wanted to come here.
Yeah.
I mean, I left the whole house full of furniture, but I moved from 2 bedrooms. There was a laundry room, kitchenette with a bar sink, and it's on a 1/4 acre. I had a 1/2 acre of woods right beside me. 1-car garage, and they built a garage on the side of the building, but they didn't elevate it, so it kept getting flooded because I was on a lake and it was a low point. And I could just play in a 1-car, the carpool. My wife and I played there, but I put some tarp up when I wanted to play with the robot so the balls wouldn't go out. I didn't think of screening until I got here. And actually, I was thinking of tarp or screen. The windscreen's much better because it lets air through.
Yeah.
So you don't suffocate as much on my cigarettes. I put the blind down earlier because when we played in the morning, there was a lot of bright light coming, and I've been playing with white balls because he'd rather play with white balls. And the balls that I got were 6 dozen. They were about $10 for 6 dozens. You know, $10 for the jewels, $10 for the butterfly. If you do, you'll see when I bring a robot out that if you do get a group of balls, I have I made a ball holder that I could take a black permanent ink marker and just stick the ball in there and then do the marker on it and pop it out. I just took a cardboard section out of another box. There's something that I bought that was about like this size, and then punched a hole in the middle with a punch, and then used that and radial lines out and pressed those in a little bit, and it was enough to hold the ball. Because I think having the striped balls will really help you, especially when the robot's feeding you the spin. Well, you'll see it. I've got a few there that are non-striped that'll come up. I got 3 white ones when I bought the hard rubber bats. I think they had 3 balls with them, so that was okay. Now, since I played on Dross, and now I'm tired. This is your best chance to win. So I haven't been making some of the shots that I would normally make, and it's just going to get worse for me. So I would say on your hits, like in the one game, you were hitting them. I'm working on a different philosophy with them. And the philosophy is to get the ball over with a clean stroke, whether it's topspin or a straight stroke, and build up your speed. Because you saw some of your balls came back. I mean, you're good at blocking, but I'm also, kind of okay myself. And so some balls came back that you may not be used to them coming back. But that's one of the reasons I want you to be able to hit hard, because that gives me practice of returning. And then the thing to do is to control, like he was blocking, and I took them all over across the table and back on purpose with my blocks. And so you can, because the idea is you keep the ball in play, and then you want to control the ball. Now, you're doing a classic thing which works against lower skill, and that is you control the ball with one shot. You figure it won't come back. Your shot's so good it won't come back, and probably it doesn't with a lot of people you've been playing. But anticipation is, that's why I'll serve serves that are just to see what you do with it. This is the last set until the robot. Okay. Wow. One all. That was an exploratory serve. I like that one. Keep bringing it. One, I probably will. 1, 2. 3, 1.
Sorry.
It's okay. I need to bend over to make sure I can still get up.
Come on.
I worked you.
1-4 is it?
1-5.
1-5. 1-6.
6-2. Seven two. Hmm. 3-7.
3-7. All I can do is laugh.
Yep. And the laughter will turn into cheers as your skill level improves. 8-4. Nice shot. 8-5. No. 68.
Woo! Let's go for my wraparound. 6-9.
10-6.
Improbable.
Hmm. 10-7. 80-10.
8-10.
What was that?
Watching.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting it back.
You weren't.
I don't know. I just felt good.
You hit it to
And
the
then-
lefty's
and then-
forehead.
And then I just stood there and
Yeah.
watched the whole thing. All right. 0-1. 0-0.
Now notice that you're hitting to the backhand, right-handed backhand.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get over and get it to your body, but I keep defaulting because
Yeah,
the guy I played all last summer.
you'll get there.
Yeah. Okay.
1-0.
1-0.
I'll take it. All gifts gracefully accepted. Not expected, eh?
Not really.
Wait, this is my
I
racket.
know.
2-1.
Take a gift as well.
Yep.
2s.
Very nice. That's what you should have done. And you did. 3-2. 2-4. Three, 4. Squirrel.
4s.
What is the with
I don't know.
forehead on the
I
backhand
don't know.
side?
Just
You will get rid of this
late.
robot.
Yeah. 4-5. Better carry.
Um,
I don't
we
know.
have to play a lead. I don't know if it was a double hit or not, so we got to play a lead.
4-5.
Let's see, how's it go? I guess it was the carrot. Bible.
Oh!
6-5. Six all.
6.
That's not fair. I didn't get a chance to clobber.
6-7. Oh!
86.
Oh.
96. I can do that too. Oh, is that a lousy shot, Greg? Okay. 9-6. All right. 79.
Using backhand even.
Yeah.
You know. 7-10.
You're not used to lefties, are you? Okay. Now for something completely different. Okay. This is it. This is also part of it. You don't play with the good ball so they can go away. Oh, good. We're still recording. Now, open it up and put it like that. You move it in the center line. If I were right-hander, I'd put it on the other side. Carry cocktails from Costco. 3 of them. 1. A little bit further away from the net. 2. And 3. Semi-decent, I think it's 25 feet. Okay.
Check this out.
Oh no. I'm just putting this out because we have to. Because I want to show you or get it on video if I can. Now what you can do is thread this all the way down there. Behind. Yeah, behind.
The machine's sitting where? Oh,
No, the remote's sitting there.
I see.
Okay, now let me take it here. And, we've got plenty of room on this, so to get the excess out of the way, there. Don't want to trip over this, so we take some of the excess away. So we're going to trip over it. Now we're ready. This I'm putting over here, goes down like that. Then notice that the bottoms are there. It'd be better if we had the camera over here, but it doesn't matter. And then and this doesn't, you don't use this for lifting, it just holds them together. And I do that. Notice also the flat end, see there's the bulging end. The flat end is on the pocket side. Okay. And then I just place it down here. Now we're through with this. So if you knew what I was doing, you would help at the stage. And you can just follow me. If you had held it here, you could have done the zipper.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And then all the way, looks like a cut, all the way up. Now we're almost done with this because we have one more item to come out. This is the cord for the remote control, and these 4 things are extra stubs that you'll see in a minute. And depending upon the thickness and the way the table's arranged, I didn't have to change them when I moved here, and I was using like Colorado Neighborhood Center. Now, this is the part where we get the, now this part, watching this, okay, there, see that, right here, this lifts up, you see with my fingers, and then that goes down there. We want to make sure that the net isn't in there. Same thing on the other side, push the net back, now, lift up, let it go. Now see how this is? The Nuji, and you can read the controls. Okay. This is the head that I've locked down to hold this in place. There's a thumb screw over here for raising and lowering the head. And right now it's set on top spin. It rotates, as you'll see. Okay. So I'll lock it in the up position, and I'll pull this down. And look, I have a nice convenient spot to put it. Okay? Now, there are two other things in here. These are the nets, the things that go into the net, the side. And then this is, okay. Now, we're going to do the same thing that we did with the cord. You just hold that end. I've undone this end. There. There. And it goes over the end bar because it's going to be plugged in. But it can stay there for now. Oh, wait a minute. Now, what we can do is plug it all in. Notice that's a typical DIN connector, I think is what it's called. And so it goes in like that. Should plug in firmly. Number two is, I don't want it to drop on the floor, on the ground, but before I do that, I will do this. This has been a thoroughly user-tested way of doing it. One of many thousands of ways, I guess, but okay. And then that goes in here. Now, let's look at the controls. On, off. It's on, but the other end isn't connected to anything. Speed and spin are conjoined. So you increase the speed, you can increase the spin. Ball speed, ball frequency, the rate at which it tosses balls. It can toss balls out at such a rate that if you go after them, you'll die. And you get them all back. And then this is the oscillator, and you can set it up to move or stay still. Now I'm set to put it under the table. Okay, there's wide. Okay, in the back. These things are flopping outward. These pull out and go into here. Okay. And then clicky. There we go. And I just eyeball it. And if I'm off, I'm off. But hopefully I'm not. Okay, then what I do is this. I pull this out and untangle it so that it won't get caught here. You can do the same on the other side. Okay, now, at this stage, once you've got it out, I'll let you do that side, I'll do this side. Notice there's, yep, you got it. Okay, now you can lift up and out, and Notice the head is going through. Also, there's controls of the oscillator. You can have it only do on that side, and only do that side, or do in the center, or do the full range. This closes up with Velcro, like they all do. I leave it open because I haven't lost too many. Now let me show you here, and then you can imitate me. Okay. You stick it in, and there's a little flap. I make sure the flap goes out, goes in between the table and the rest, and then I come over here and get the adjust it so that the and no, that's good enough.
Okay.
Okay, last thing before we're almost ready. 1, 2, and the towels go in the pocket here. Okay, we're not going to, well, I'm going to set up the oscillator. Oh, one thing we forgot, I forgot, you didn't know about it, so you couldn't forget it.
Look at it.
Okay, right here, and it's the same thing, and I think it typically goes here. So I just put it in a hole, and there it is. Now, if you have the ball frequency turned off, it's not going to do anything. Except that's the motor for speed, and I typically run this about 3 or between 3 and 4 right now. And so let's see, I want to have it in the center of the table. That looks centered. And I'll lower it. We may lower it some more because when we start it up for real, I'll show you it's serving, and I'll show you some other things. But let us go. So what I do, right-handed, left-handed, is I put 5, 9, a dozen balls, and then I start serving. Okay. But I'll let you serve. Oh, you don't have any. Okay, since you're right-handed, we'll put this on your left side so that you can pick the balls up with your left hand from right there. Yeah. And now, one of the things I recommend is that you vary your height, practice changing your height, and really focus on getting the ball legally served, even though it may not be strong, a lot of forward momentum or a lot of spin. There are about, there are about 11 dozen balls, 121, maybe 130 balls. So now one of the things is you want to, yeah. Do about 5, 8, 5, 9.
5'9". Yeah.
Ah, that half inch. I'm 5'8" and a half. And remember one of the things that I suggested, and that was to practice a serve that's like a stroke you want to get down.
Right.
Whether it's chop or whether it's top or whether it's side spin. Okay, hit it with more force into the table and closer to the edge. And that wasn't close to the edge. That's it. You really got to hit it on your side about minimum of 2 feet away from the edge. You're hitting much closer to the net. And you're doing fine. I mean, if you could see some of my sessions. I'll give you a tip. On your chop and your top, if you put on the top side spin that goes where you're pushing, and on the chop side spin you'll be pulling away from it. The side spin will moderate it, the length, and as you get more comfortable with the serve, at least you're getting them on, you can then convert the side spin into chop or top. Or you can stay with the side spin, it doesn't matter. Let me show you a serve that you can try. Now, this is going to be a side spin serve, but if you stand over there, the serve that I was talking about was where you're pushing out, but then there's another side spin, and that side top. It's like that. This one is side top, but you're pulling in. Push out, pull in. So it puts the other kind of side spin on. And the same thing works for chop. Let's see. Pull, side spin. This is top. With the chop, I've got to go more. See, I'm getting the chop and then the side on it. Those are just a couple of ideas to follow that you can either use or not use. And the only thing is, see, I like your strokes, it's just your timing. I mean, once you get your timing down, you're going to have some really good serves, just like you've got right now. Only your serves will be illegal. And at a certain stage, you really get the wrist snap into it, which will put on much more spin. But initially, you're just working on the timing. So I'm going to let you go until you fill up the trays. Can you skin? Now, you're going to be able to see this from over there. You were doing forehand or backhand?
I was doing backhand.
Okay, backhand. If you look to hit the ball like around here in the forward momentum, and then you stay in contact with the ball. So you're going to be hitting it with your racket like at this angle. The forward momentum will go on, and then you're going to roll with the ball underneath with the spin on it. So watch this. Hopefully it'll go on. See? Did you see what I did?
Yeah.
The forward momentum first, and then I stayed in contact with the ball as I went under it, and I didn't try to put a lot of wrist motion in it because I wanted for you to be able to see the stroke easier. That one change, you got the spin on, you're getting the spin really well. Are you at the lodge full time for how long? 100 days. In 100 days, you get a robot there, your serves are going to be pretty good. And you'll tell by the people you're playing.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, just like they can't hit, they're having difficulties with your illegal serve, they have difficulties with your legal serves. You had a couple of nice serves in our games that were legal.
Yeah, felt all right. Getting that overhand top spin seems like quite the...
Okay. Let me show you.
So,
Get on the video. I'll show you the top spin. Two balls. Okay. Oh, I lost one. Now, with the top spin, what I'm doing is I'm using side spin, side top. Okay? And see, notice where the ball hits on my side. See how far back it is? And see, the forward, I didn't hit it very hard. The forward momentum, and then I stayed with the ball to put the top spin on. Okay? Does that help? Maybe?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have it on the video. One of the problems that everybody has initially is that when they try to put more spin on the ball, instead of getting spin, they get forward momentum on the top spin shot. That's why I'm suggesting coming around the ball a little bit with side spin.
Maybe a little more control.
Yeah.
I see what, yeah.
And I saw Waldner do it, and watch, you can keep, yeah, okay, watch this one. You stand more in the center of the table for this. You see how I turn my racket? Really getting the side top on. Yes! As you say in the trade, perfectamento.
All right, I got 5 minutes.
8 minutes and 37 seconds.
8 minutes, 30 seconds. All right.
Oh, do you empty the balls?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Let's pick up balls and put them in the tray so that we have the tray filled. Now, in this particular model, and maybe they fixed it, I had to put a modification in this, which the balls come out of the right-hand tray and they get stuck in the left-hand tray. So what I did was I talked to their support people and I added a piece of plastic that's Velcroed in. There's Velcro on this side, Velcro on this side. You can feel it. You can put your fingers down there. So try and make them get it move easier. Okay, now we don't need this, so I can put it over here. Oh, except there are some balls, so use Now, setting it up, it's better with two people. So I'll show you, where I put it for, and this works for righties and lefties as well, because you only, you just have to, okay. Ball frequency off. I change the speed to about 2, and then I watch and see what happens. Okay. I like that, except I like it to come deeper, so I increase the speed frequency. Now, on the ball frequency, increase the frequency up a little bit. More. Okay, now get behind me. Go easy with it. I'm going to change the oscillator. There we go. Center of the thing. When you get comfortable with one stroke, like you're doing blocks right now, I'll turn the rate down. The rate will go. Now, if you had it at 6, I'll put it down to 2. I run it fairly slow to start off with, or? And because it's going basically, it's going a little to the right of center, so let me center it. There you go. You can also do this. Let me get it. Switch it up. Switch yourself. Yeah. And that's why I set it up to go to the center a lot. Hello, Chaston and family. Good, how are you? And what I want for the workout is I want to have it costing to me a lot, but when I want to practice game speed, then I want to have it come back, it'll catch it. Then I want to set it up so that the rate would be the normal rate of play.
And what is there a speed that you find is a typical volley speed?
Yep. But it varies. The higher skill level that the players are, the faster they'll be volleying. Like, you don't have much in terms of top spin. All yours are dry. So you better on video.
Right.
Notice I'm back a little bit. Side spin. Chop. 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 Okay, 280 once.
Great pull.
And you're on.
So you control the height, and everything else is controlled there.
Yeah. And the oscillation. Now, the range. Now, it will also do,
So these are all chops. What about the underspin
and it says stop spin, come on over and forget about the balls for now.
So rotate.
And see the cord is in that, you know, going above. Rotate it like this. And now it'll do chop. Okay. So the same rule applies. I'll let you do it. Well, I'll do it and show you. Okay. Ball frequencies are off. Okay, it's too fat. No.
Oh, I see. You're adjusting it.
Yeah.
Got it. So you're gonna have to move the head so much as you control this.
What?
You control the speed. How deep you want it to get.
Yeah.
I see.
And then, like the drives, you know, flat drive. Now, your block or your top spin.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Really have to get on there.
And hit up. There you go.
Wow.
And that's not very much. It's only on. You need to go forward and up. You need to go up. Up. Yeah, that's it. We'll increase the rate. You got it. See, it doesn't take long to... But the thing is that it's too consistent. You'll never hit that rate of consistency.
Right, yeah.
From a regular player. But the good thing is if you want to burn in strokes,
Right.
or principles, like now, I haven't practiced on this that much, but I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Oh, just a flat block.
Backhand. And that's it.
Wow. Nice.
Thank
you, sir.
I'm glad you got to.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great investment. I've had two of them. One I left, one got thrown out by a friend of mine who thought she was cleaning things up because it was rusty. And my table, I brought my balls and when I got here, I bought gross balls and a robot. Okay, forget about it, Greg. It's 6:06 and you got to be going or I'm staying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thanks, my friend.
Oh,
Appreciate
you're
it.
very
All the
welcome.
best, huh? Hope to see you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, and I'll get the info from you.
Okay.
I'll send you an email and
Yeah,
you can write back.
okay, yeah.
And it's okay if I put this up on the web.
Sure.
Or on
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah.
Public, okay. And when I get the page done,
Yeah, send me the link and I'll
yeah.
shoot it over.
And this one is the only other one I think we need. No, yeah, this is it.
Awesome.
Well, have a safe. How are you getting back?
We're flying straight back to Anchorage
Oh,
on Monday. So it's pretty easy.
commercial, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Alaskan Air?
Yep.
I like Alaskan Air.
Yeah, we love him too. See
Uh,
you, Sammy. We'll see you next week or next year.
Next
All right,
year.
brother. Well, take good care of yourself.
Okay.
We'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Thanks for all your advice and help.
Oh, my pleasure. And I'll miss you when you're gone. I know you haven't heard of it.
Yeah, man.
Thanks again. I'm so glad you showed up today because I really wanted to get to other stuff on the video.
Good, right on. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll send you an email when it's up. Okay.
Oh yeah, thanks.
So long, Sandy. You reined in. I know if I had food, I'd feed you. But I don't. fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
The racket. Put it back.
Yep. Oh, taking it down. We don't need to be videoing anymore. Aloha.